Hi, this is Eunice, and today is Wednesday, back on a Wednesday, doing our herbal knowledge. And I want to say, first before I even get started, Happy New Year's to everyone. I hope everyone had a great Christmas and all that good stuff. So, today we're going to talk about something that is well known to all, and that's oregano. Oregano is for our culinary foods and so forth. And if you watch the food channel like I do sometimes and so forth, you will see that a lot of the cooks and so forth are constantly using oregano into their foods and so forth. Sprinkle a little oregano here, a little bit of oregano there, and all this and that stuff. And it's really, really good for you and healthy for you and so forth. So let me give you some of the health benefits that oregano do. Now, oregano is a herbal medicine as well, which is the reason why we're talking about it. It is herbal medicine, and it is very good, and you can use oregano in several formulations, such as organic herbal capsules and also herbal tea. Yes, you can do an oregano herbal tea. Okay. So let's go ahead and get right into it and let you know what oregano is good for. And also too, you can include this in your culinary foods if you haven't, and so forth. But you know, you can also do it separate. Okay, so let's go for it. Okay, oregano is good for respiratory, coughing, asthma. It is also good for headaches. It's also good for migraine. Also good for the gastrointestinal system. It also is used for menstrual cramps and things like that. It's also used for arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and all that. So it is really, really good. And it has a lot of herbal medicine benefits for you and so forth. And that is just a few. Oregano is great for these things. And one of the ways that you can do oregano to get the great benefits from that and so forth, which is I suggest, is herbal tea. Make your oregano herbal tea if you have any of these symptoms that I just mentioned: respiratory, asthma, coughing spell, also for heartburn, bloating, is good for that kind of stuff, which is one of the reasons probably they use it in culinary foods and so forth, because it does help with digestion and bloating and things like that. Also, you can use it for migraines, headaches, and things like that. And it's also good for menstrual cramps. I did mention. Oh, urinary tracts. I just checking my notes, make sure that I try to give you everything I have in this note here. And also urinary tract infection. So oregano is not just good for our foods and so forth. It's just good for our whole body and everything, to get those benefits and so forth. And also too, these symptoms that I just mentioned are actually just common symptoms and so forth and things like that. But people who have this bloating, headaches, gas, urinary tract infection, respiratory problems, and things like that, it could become even more serious and so forth. So, you know, just because they're common illnesses or issues and so forth, it could become a more common problem. So, you know, if you have headaches like migraines, for instance, a lot of people do, and so far and everything, instead of getting those harsh medicine that you do get from the pharmacy or doctor, whatever, and so far, you know, try drinking oregano tea on a regular basis and so far, to get rid of that, to help with that. Also too, if you have, or one of those people that have heartburns after you eat and so far, drink you a cup of oregano tea. Someone who has asthma can drink oregano tea and things like that. And because this liquid is going to act more quickly and everything. So that's the reason why I say tea. So these are common issues that people have all the time and so far. And instead of, going to the doctor, which I'm not saying don't go to the doctor, go to the doctor if you need to go to the doctor. I would never say to anyone not to go to the doctor, because the doctor do play an important role in our health care. But remember, you are the most important person in your health care, and so forth, and your health care is your responsibility. I always say that too. And before you start an herbal regimen and so forth, you need to seek a herbalist or healthcare provider and all that. And since we do use oregano anyway in our foods and so forth, for those who have these symptoms and so forth, it'd be a good idea for you to go ahead and include oregano in that formulation, in that sense. If you're having some respiratory problem, definitely you may need to seek healthcare provider on that. But if you just know what you have, you got a cold and you're wheezing and all that, and you having issues and so forth, like that, drink you a cup of oregano herbal tea for that and so forth, because also oregano helps with coughing. It helps with heartburns and so forth, bronchitis. I didn't mention your bronchitis. So yeah, so if you have these issues and so forth, and you know that if you have bronchitis, you're going to have a little bit of respiratory issues and so forth, because you're going to be stopped up. So it's going to be hard for you to breathe and so forth, things like that. So yeah, drink your cup of oregano tea to help you to get that stuff to come down, so that you actually can breathe better and all that and so forth. So oregano is not just for sprinkling in our food, in our culinary diet. It's also a great herbal medicine to help you with a lot of common illnesses, common symptoms and so forth, that can probably prevent you from running to the doctor each time that you get a little stuffed up, or you have gas, heartburns, headaches, gastrointestinal issues and things like that and so forth. These are just some things that you can try to help yourself with and so forth. So this is one of our first videos of this year, 2023. I hope to be bringing out more herbal medicine knowledge for the 2023. I'm hoping that I can stay on track on a Wednesday to do my videos. But if I do go off track, I hope that you will still be with me in receiving these herbal knowledge. And again, if you do not need or cannot, if this herbal knowledge cannot help you, pass it along to someone who it may can help and so forth. And God bless you, and God bless us all for this 2023. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Bye.